There we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh, I didn't press video either.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna start with oh my gosh. I forgot to press video, but hello, everybody, and welcome to Menty Breaky. I actually don't know what episode we're on.
You put 18.
I know, but I think that's wrong.
Yeah, because we must have missed one, right?
The Google Doc is now not in sync with the Spotify.
17-y.
If you guys know what episode of Menty Breaky we're on, write in, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think. We want to hear from you about what episode you think this is.
And what episode does it feel like? Does it feel like episode 1? Or does it feel wow, I've heard
think it feels like episode 1, keep it to yourself.
Does it feel like episode 101? Because you know us so well.
Yeah.
All right.
That was our first topic. What episode is this?
I'd like to update everyone that Hannah does not have a coffee with her today.
I don't have a coffee or blanket. I'm just out here loose.
We're just out. I'm actually for the first time in shorts and a t-shirt on this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have
exciting.
Yeah.
Your vag is just fully out.
My vag actually is fully out.
I know. I'm surprised at your position.
No, I'm gonna
this podcast.
I'm gonna cut it.
You're gonna cut your vagina.
I'm gonna cut my vagina out of the clip.
You ever cut your vagina? Oh, you don't shave, do you?
No, I do shave.
Oh, do you ever cut your vagina shaving?
Yeah, for sure.
I do all the time, and it's so painful.
It actually doesn't really hurt. I don't know why. It just bleeds. And then I'm like, I'm on my period, and I'm like, oh no, I just cut.
Wow.
I use
You have an iron vagina.
Sorry to all the men listening to this, but I use a regular fucking razor. Use
like a disposable.
I have used a disposable, but I use a 3-blade fucking Shoppers Drug
I just
Mart.
upgraded to a men's razor.
Yep.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Way fucking better.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they for the gender that's supposed to shave their whole body, maybe give them the better razor.
Yeah, perhaps.
Why are we doing this to women?
I don't know, but
why did razor companies decide to the patriarchy starts with a shitty razor?
The patriarchy starts with everything, Hannah.
Yeah, I'm because I just used my boyfriend's razor once, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
1,000 times better.
Well, maybe because they have to use it on their face.
Okay, I'm using it on my vagina, which is much more precious than a man's face.
Oh, I agree with that. But that's when I bought the 2-blade razor at the convenience store to shave in the bathroom stall. And that was a men's razor, and that's the best razor I've ever
unlocking
used.
some secret razor that they've been hiding from women.
Yeah, it was a Glide.
Why do you want us to have cut up vaginas and razor burn?
To lower our self-esteem and make us marry them.
Keep us down.
Keep us down.
Oh my God.
We see you.
We see these tricks.
We see the tricks.
Ridiculous. Yeah, so I started using, and I don't even know how many blades are on this thing. It's at least 5, and I think they throw an extra one in there.
It's probably cheaper too.
They just get an extra blade.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're a man? Have more.
Yeah.
And then they're a woman. They're like, that'll be $400.
Yeah.
And you get 3 blades.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
We might take one off and just not tell you.
And it'll break after 2 months.
And they get worse because I'll switch to a brand.
Yeah.
Because they'll have a promotion.
Yeah.
And then it'll be months later, I'm like, this is not the same quality. I think they just are now roll out the shitty ones now that we've gotten all the women on our side.
I can hear that. I used to use a conditioner and it was so good.
What one? Name them.
L'Oreal.
Okay, L'Oreal, you're going down.
You're going down, L'Oreal.
Enjoy that drop in sales. Because Menty Breaky's on your ass.
We want sponsors and we just shit on
any brand that comes up. We're worst thing I've ever used.
James is like, can you redeem me? We just double down on shitting on him.
We're worst Uber drivers, 0 stars.
What's your shower routine?
I mean, I have my house is kind of insane because I work at a spa.
Okay.
So if you went to rob me, you could get $20,000 worth of product from my bathroom.
Right.
And then the rest of my apartment, you're lucky if you can find a quarter's worth of something to sell. It's truly trash. It's things I found in the garbage is my furniture. everything is just like truly worth nothing. And then if you go into my bathroom, you're like, who is this person? Like, why does she have a $200 shampoo? It's because I either get things for free or discounted. So my shower routine is kind of, I did a spa day last night.
Oh,
and I was
lovely.
like, I was just putting on hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of shit on my hair and face.
You actually gave me a really nice face mask and eye mask.
Yes.
And I was
Those
like,
are worth
this is
so
good.
much money. They're so expensive that white people don't even buy them. Only Asians would come in and buy them.
Wow.
Yes, the ones I gave you, those are really expensive.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. And the lotion, remember? I gave you the lotion as well that I didn't even know was worth
the Epicurean one?
Yes.
Yeah, I literally scoured all of Canada and like warehouse ordered it.
Because then we get like... our spa didn't end up going with that one. You're like, can you give me a discount on that? I'm like, I can't even get you a second bottle.
No, Hannah got me Epicurean. If you could sponsor us, that would be great.
Finally.
Yeah.
A product we stand by.
Hannah got me this like little Epicurean body lotion, and I was like, oh my God, this actually like moisturizes my skin. And then I asked her to get me another one.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, we don't sell it. And I went online and I like emailed like the fucking warehouse factory of Epicurean being like, could you please let me know all the retailers in Canada?
So funny to think it's just like one Mexican guy in like in Texas, like emailing.
Well, like, they sent me back like an Excel spreadsheet.
That's so funny.
Of like all the stores where they're located, and I had to like email someone in like Vancouver. Yeah, and I was like, hey, because I was the only one.
Trip out there. You have to become a seller just to like buy it. Like you have to start a spa from your apartment just to get more of this lotion.
Like a GST number.
You run a business now. Like, I can't handle this. I just wanted lotion. They're like, you're an investor.
Yeah, and they were like
a seed investor in the company. She's like, fuck.
They were like the only one, and I'm like, hi, could you ship me like your 4 bottles? And they were like, fucking K.
Yeah, that's
and
so
now
funny.
I have stock.
Yeah. So my shower routine is, but then half the time I don't end up like doing any of that, but I have access to a lot of very high end stuff.
I'm the same. I get all these like samples from Sephora and like all this shit, and then they just like sit in my bathroom forever. And I'm like, I could just do a face mask today, and I just don't. I started using this all natural shampoo, and although
do you like it?
Okay, it makes my hair soft, but it gets greasy faster.
Yes.
And so I'm annoyed.
Yes, because we sell those as well.
Yeah. And it smells like pee.
So we had the people doing the natural shampoo and conditioner come into our work because like when we start carrying like a new line, they'll like tell us all about it. So they come in and they're like kind of shitting on, they're like, we decided to like reinvent the shampoo because we didn't know what any of this stuff was.
Yeah, everyone's fucking reinventing the shampoo.
Yeah. So they were like kind of going through like Orbe or like other stuff, and they're like, we didn't even like, what does this ingredient even do? We don't know. So we didn't include it in ours. I'm like, well, it probably does something.
Yeah, like maybe look it up if you're making a shampoo.
Yeah. And I'm like, is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, we're just being like, oh, I've never heard of a paraben.
Yes.
Let me just exclude it.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
so what?
I don't know. I'm like, hey, well, I'm sure Orbe didn't just like throw it in for,
shits
fun.
and gigs.
Exactly. So I was like, and like, I feel like some of the stuff that you don't understand probably keeps my hair from getting greasy.
Probably, yeah.
Or like
helps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or helps soften it, or doesn't make it smell like pee.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's probably the anti-pee smell.
And I have to use
additive.
so much of it too. Like, because I know that
really?
natural shampoo is not supposed to lather, but I'm like, if it doesn't lather, I want to die. So I put in enough that like it does lather.
And I don't know, but my hairstylists are always going on about the lather. I think they like a lather.
Yeah, we love a lather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Well, apparently it's unnatural stuff in it that makes it lather. So you think that you're like washing it more because there's like soap bubbles.
I guess.
But I'd rather that. Anyways, I go into the shower.
Okay.
I shampoo. Then I wash out the shampoo immediately because like I don't want to shampoo for too long. Then I conditioner. Then I let the conditioner sit as I body wash. And I body wash with a loofah. And then I wash that off if I have to shave, like whatever I shave. And then I rinse out the conditioner. And then that's my shower.
That's my shower.
Okay.
That's my exact same shower.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I might shampoo twice if I feel up to it.
Some people shampoo twice.
Yeah.
I've never shampooed
My
twice.
hair, if it's really greasy, I need to shampoo twice.
Interesting.
Mine is straight and flat. Like, it holds grease, like, way different than yours. So sometimes I have to shampoo twice. But I switched from a loofah to this thing on Amazon.
Okay.
So you can put, because I don't always love liquid soaps.
Yeah.
Because I think some of them are kind of bad for you.
Oh, yeah,
harsh.
you're not a liquid
well,
soap girly.
I am a liquid soap girly, but sometimes I think it's actually not good for my skin.
Okay.
Because I think it can dry it out a little more. Again, it's just like stuff in there that I'm like, I don't really know if I fuck with this. And you can get some really nice organic soaps or like soaps that are more gentle.
Okay.
But I hate using a bar of soap on my skin. I feel like not clean.
Right.
And I hate like rubbing a bar of soap against a loofah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have all day, right?
Oh, don't you have like a little bag thing?
So I put it in a little bag.
Yeah.
And there's one on Amazon that's honestly like a Brillo pad.
Nice.
And everyone on Amazon was like, this was so harsh. It ripped my skin right
love
off.
it.
And I'm like, that's what I want.
Same.
Because I get body acne if I don't exfoliate.
Okay, I don't get body acne, but my skin is so fucking dry.
Please, Monica, try it.
I will.
So it's on Amazon. You'll get 2. They're amazing. And it's like using a whatever. But you can put whatever soap you want in. So you can get like a nice, a natural or whatever. Like go to some fancy foo-foo store and be like,
I'll treat myself.
Treat yourself for whatever skin condition you're working on. Or you can put the liquid soap right on top if you want to do that.
My spray tan right now.
Oh no.
Is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
So for anyone following my spray tan chronicles, you saw last week it was like glowing.
That's fun. The spray tan chronicles seems like a new Gossip Girl.
Just track Monica's spray tan. I'm like, I can't hook up with anyone right now.
No.
Because I look insane.
What you showed me, I was like, I tried to be nice over Messenger, but I was like, this is disgusting.
I can't.
I didn't know spray tans left your body like that, but I'm like, oh, Monica has leprosy. So that's too bad for my friend.
I went out for like coffee with my friend and I was wearing, I swear to God, I was wearing a tank top.
Cover. Oh no.
And she was like, "Are you okay?"
No.
Because my shoulders were like patchy. She's like, "What's that thing Winnie Harlow has or whatever? The skin thing? It's not alopecia. That's the head one. What?
Vitiligo.
That one." She was like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "It's just a spray tan." So right now, okay, so I think this is what happens. It like comes off as you like bathe and shower and like where you sweat. So like my armpits were white like day after.
It's interesting because I kind of just assumed like your skin would absorb it, but it's literally on a layer.
It's on a layer of my skin,
and it will just come off like
as it wants to.
Shedding
as it wants to. My stomach is like,
oh yeah, I can still see patches. Yeah. Interesting.
Here's a patch right here. My back, because I guess you don't scrub your back as hard, is still dark. My stomach on the front is white. There's a line.
Oh no! Can I see the line? Will you show?
I'm not going to show the people on the podcast.
You can black yours out or put it on me.
Can you see it?
Oh, no. You do look like you have that disease.
I know, right? And then I have like a fat line here.
Like, it looks like your bra strap line or whatever. Wow.
So bad. No, I'm like, I can't. No one can see me.
This just confirmed my not ever going to do a spray tan.
I mean, it's fine. Like, you wouldn't notice it in normal day now.
Yeah,
but it's like, why do I have to deal with this?
Exactly. All of the hassle just seems like not worth it.
It's a hard life, honestly.
I get why Kim K is stressed all the time.
She's stressed. There's that sound that's like, I have a spray tan at 3 and then I have to go to Nobu and then I have to get my nails done. That's a day.
Yeah. Let's go to Nobu.
We'll go to Nobu.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next topic of conversation. Mm-hmm. I think Sabrina Carpenter is an industry plant. Thoughts and opinions?
I don't think she's an industry. Well, I mean, now she's like huge. Okay, the reason I don't, she's just Taylor Swift's opener.
No.
Like, of course you're going to become famous. How is that an industry plant?
Okay, so
all of Taylor Swift's openers are famous.
you have to keep the microphone closer to your mouth.
All of Taylor Swift's openers are famous.
Because you talk like this sometimes.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift got in a fight, and that's why Taylor Swift chose Sabrina Carpenter as her opener. And then Sabrina Carpenter...
What do you think the fight was about?
Probably something like music related or like rights related or like maybe Taylor helped her. Or I think it was something music related.
Okay.
Because we don't really hear about Olivia Rodrigo that much anymore.
Well, it was a thing, and then it was like, are they fighting? Are they not fighting?
Yeah, and then Sabrina Carpenter, of course, opened for Taylor Swift. I don't know. I guess all of Taylor Swift's openers have become big. This one just seems like, for me, the song Espresso. So that's like kind of what like pumped her up, right?
Yeah, she had one before that, and then Espresso was... She has one bigger one than Espresso. Because I was looking at her music the other day, being like, why do we give a shit?
Why do we give a shit?
People are going nuts for Espresso.
There was one before that, but it was like...
Oh, the one that she always does a different thing no matter what city she's in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one.
But okay, so I thought her whole thing was being a whore.
Okay.
Because every TikTok I saw, she was like, and then I'll sit on his dick.
Right.
Right, like that was her thing.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like in a nothing. She'd be like naked on stage. And like all the comments were like gay guys being like, she doesn't miss, love this queen.
Right.
And I was like, okay, like I kind of understand what we're doing. Like she's not that great of a singer, but she's gorgeous. And then like she sings about sitting on dicks. And then we all the gay men and like women love her for it. And then all of a sudden she was just famous for more than that.
Yeah, so I only heard of her for the first time because her and Olivia Rodrigo dated the same guy.
Who?
Remember the guy that Driver's License was about?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was gay.
No, he's gay.
Now he's gay. Okay.
But
sorry.
Olivia Rodrigo made the whole song and was like, you left me for the older woman that I was insecure about, the blonde, and it was Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
And then Sabrina Carpenter came out with a song, like, I don't freaking know, or like a statement. And then the guy ended up being gay anyways. And then Sabrina Carpenter like started opening for Taylor Swift when everyone thought Olivia was going to open and they were like close, but then Sabrina did. And now Sabrina is like the biggest freaking thing. But I listened to Espresso and I'm like, that song could have been given to any pop star.
Yeah.
And any pop star could have done the exact same thing. But it was given to her and it's all of a sudden huge. And like, please, 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 not a great song, IMO. So I just think, like, because I'm like, I keep seeing her, and now she's in a relationship with that guy who's, like, married with a kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this all just seems, like, fake to me. Like, it seems like there's something, like, a manager behind her who's just like, these are the things that you're going to do.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of female pop stars, though. But I honestly think that's, like, a lot of just, like... Yeah, pop stars, like, they just get a song, and then the industry's like, we're going to make this one famous. She's really pretty.
I guess so.
I mean, like, it's really, like, it's not really based on, like, talent and hard work.
Yeah. I don't know why this one...
Sometimes it is, but this one's
just,
bothering you particularly.
It just seems different. Maybe I just see less talent.
What do you think about the Charlie XCX drama with Taylor Swift? Because I'm kind of on Charlie's side.
What's that?
So Charlie XCX is dating someone else in 1975, or married to.
Oh, yeah.
And so she wrote a little song about Taylor.
Oh, did she?
She did.
What was it?
Basically hoping her and Matt Healy broke up. Which
but they did.
Well, she must have written the song before they broke up.
Oh, what does she say in the song?
She was like, but which is weird. Okay, so Charlie XCX did used to open for Taylor, but now she's kind of her own fame. Like all of a sudden she's just blown up because she kind of was like, oh, right, I'm actually good at music.
Well, she was big years ago, too.
I saw her open for Marina and the Diamonds, who's now just called Marina, in the Rain. Had no idea who she was, but I was like, wow, this normally the opening act is pure garbage. I'm like, oh, the people at the front kind of know her stuff. And then at the very end, you know, it was so weird. Icona Pop's I Love It.
Right.
I down. It was the biggest song in the whole world
Yeah.
at that time. And I remember heading to the concert going, like, wouldn't it be great if for some reason that song was played? She goes, okay, so I'm just going to end my set for this song that I wrote for my friend.
Yeah.
I don't care. The place went ballistic.
She's on the song, I'm pretty sure.
She is on the song, but she also was like, by the way, I wrote it.
Yeah.
Like, she was just like being like, remember, I'm the talented one. Because also Iconopop has done nothing.
Yeah,
since
that's
then.
true.
And yeah, but if you go through Charlie XCX's discography, you're like, oh yeah, she's had bangers.
I don't know why I remember this so vividly. I forget where I was watching it, but they were doing like a house tour of Charlie XCX. And I remember she was like, this is my house. And she like shared it with a bunch of other artists. And it was like the coolest house ever, like in LA. And she's came out with bangers over the years. And then she kind of just like pieces out.
Yes.
And I'll be like, where's Charlie XCX in like her cool house? And then she'll just appear.
Yeah. I think she kind of is like, so just like, yeah, if I have something, I'll put it out. And if I don't, I'll just like hang out.
Yeah.
Is what she seems. Because then for the Barbie movie, she's like, oh yeah, I'll just give you this amazing song.
Yeah.
So then she's married to which I didn't know, the 1975 guy. And like she basically said like, oh, I'm going to have to pretend to like, the song is about her being insecure.
Okay.
So everyone's like, it's a dig at Taylor. It's like, it kind of is, but it kind of is also her being like, I'm insecure about other girls being better or more popular than me. And she's like, oh, I'm going to have to see you backstage now. I hope this doesn't last. Her and Matt Healy. I hope it doesn't last. Yeah. And so she put out her record, and then Taylor Swift put out an extended UK special on the same day to keep her out of the #1 spot, is what everyone is saying.
Love that.
Do you? Can no one else be famous, Taylor? Must it only be you?
No, I love it because I think that gives them both fame, honestly.
True.
Like,
I mean, it is like a little competition now.
Like, I think it's like puts Charlie in a higher spot because they're like, if they didn't know her before, they're like, who's this girl feuding with Taylor, you know?
Yeah. I think Charlie XCX is really having her little moment right now, and I'm glad that she's doing it in her way.
Here's the thing. Charlie XCX blowing up. Love it, support it, think she's talented. Sabrina Carpenter, I try.
We're back to Sabrina.
I try to like listen, and I'm like, I don't get what's so special or like what I'm looking at. And maybe, you know what? Maybe people do love it, and I just have to accept it. I don't know why it bothers me.
So I recently liked both of hers on Spotify and my liked songs. And I will skip to song 3 every time I open my Spotify. I don't listen to them.
Same. I was
like, I should listen.
I should. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, I should listen to Please, Please, Please.
The young people are listening.
The young people are listening to Please, Please, Please.
I want to keep up.
Same. And then I'm like, I don't like this. Espresso, I skip it every time.
Yeah,
I think I liked it once.
What am I starting at? If I open it up, you know who I'm digging? Chapel Roan.
I don't know who that is.
Ah, old.
Oh, is that like a young star?
So Spotify just released their best songs of the year, which is a new thing they're doing.
Maybe I know
Charlie
the song.
XCX and Chapel Roan both got a song on there. It's Good Luck Babe is her huge one. My cousin got me onto them. Thank you, Sarah. But she's hot among the gays, and she's a lesbian, but she's hot among the gays and the young people right now.
Is she the one that was in the show? No, that's Renee Rose.
No, that's Renee Brown, and she's big on self-love and confidence.
Okay.
I'm skipping. Oh, you know what I'm skipping to every time? What? I skip over Nonsense and Espresso. Nonsense is the other one.
Yeah.
And I go to So Long London by Taylor Swift.
Oh, look at you go. I don't mind Florida now.
Thank you. Florence is really good in it.
Yeah.
But still, I listen to 2 songs from that album now.
Same.
Taylor.
I have some of them on, but I skip them when they come on.
It's not good.
It wasn't great, girl. It wasn't the vibe.
Yeah, we're still upset about it.
I'm really let down when she comes out with something that I don't like. It's really hard. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to move on to our Menty Breaky Queen of the Week.
Is it just our friend's dad?
Yeah.
I was just realizing, I'm like, wait, who would the queen be?
Our friend's dad. Why can't he be a queen?
Yeah. Our friend is a comic, and like a lot of their material is about their father.
They write a great dad joke. I'm jealous, but I aspire to write a joke like that. Brilliant dad jokes. I think we can name drop them, and then if they don't want it, we'll just take it out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Callie Williams,
amazing fucking dad joke. Can do a dad joke all day.
Truly, dad. If you're looking for jokes about fathers, head to a Callie Williams performance.
Loved it. So they wrote in and said, Hannah, can you open it? I sent it to you on your phone. I know it's brief, but
it's very brief.
I still liked how they wrote it.
Do you want to read it?
Sure. We asked the Menty Breaky community for submissions. So Callie wrote in and said, I have a lot of stories about my borderline father. Like the time he tried to become a coke addict, but my mom wouldn't let him because we were too poor. It's so fun. Like, imagine that your husband comes up to you and is like, I wanted you coke, and you're like, we don't have the budget.
Yeah, like I've looked through our finances, and unfortunately we can't afford a coke habit right now.
Like, you must be at a point in your relationship where you're not even trying
That's
to.
so funny.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I can't fight anymore, so I'll just calmly say we can't afford it.
Yeah, it's like you're not even trying to talk sense. You're just like, I just literally don't have the funds.
Yeah. Start a GoFundMe for my dad's coke habit. We're getting together. That's what you get him for Christmas, just cocaine. We're like, we all scrape together and we got you a little bit of cocaine.
We all came together for this. Yeah.
Oh,
Hannah and I are going to see Wicked after this.
We're going to see Wicked. It's my first time. How many times have you seen it, Monica?
3.
This would be your 4th time? Yeah. How exciting.
I cry every time. I'm so excited. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I'm so excited.
No, it's my favorite play.
Do you know, are you going to sing along?
No.
Okay.
I'm not like...
It's my first time. Are you going to be like upset if like Griselda is a shit person?
What?
A shit actress? I don't know her name.
Oh, Glinda?
Glenda. Who's like the big one? Who?
Alphaba.
Okay, Alphaba.
You know what I'm going to get upset by?
What?
If it's not as good as I remember it.
Uh-oh.
That's what lets me down. But I don't think so, because every time I see it, I'm like, wow, I forgot how good it is, but like, oh, it's so good.
Aw, I've never seen you this excited about anything.
I know.
Except for like a water bottle in Mexico.
There are very few things.
Hydration and Wicked are like Monica's 1 and 2.
No, seriously.
I'm looking at a monster-sized water bottle as I speak these words.
No, I don't really get excited.
What gets you more excited than Hydration and Wicked?
Oh, maybe a nice Ben and Jerry's.
Lick's Hamburgers.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane.
Chicken Lickers. Because they closed all the lick.
Oh my god.
Okay, one story. When I used to be an auditor, we had to go to like different offices and sites, like different companies. And there was one in Mississauga. And I think the last licks in Ontario was like right next to where I had to go for work, and I ate a chicken lickin' every day for 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
It was the best time of my life. I don't even remember what the company was. I just ate my chicken lickin'.
That's so funny. I thought you were gonna say you audited Licks.
No.
And they were doing shady stuff, and you're like, don't worry.
They were doing
it.
shady stuff. That's why they closed.
That's so funny.
Because the franchise.
If only you had audited them and let them get away with it.
That's why. That's why I became.
You're like, I volunteered to audit Licks.
No, because apparently, like the franchise owner was like keeping the money or whatever of like all the franchisees and not paying the rents, and so then they all went under because none of them were paying rent.
Oh God!
But the franchisor was just like keeping the rent.
Did
money.
he get away with it?
Well, obviously not if I know about it, but I don't know what happened to him. I mean, it's some white collar crime that no one gives a fuck about except
I'm sure
me.
he's fine.
He's fine, but you know who's not fine?
All the people that love chicken lickins.
All the people that love chicken lickins. Chicken lickin', water, Wicked.
Yeah.
I should make a list of all the things I really like.
Yeah. Mine is drugs, then alcohol.
Okay.
So both of those I'm not consuming anymore. So now I've just moved on to smart food popcorn.
Okay.
It's my number one right now.
That's a nice one.
And then after that, steep fall off. I don't know. Bridgerton.
No, you like?
What do I like?
What does Hannah really like?
Fred again. Literally today, I went to workout class and I was dying halfway through, and then it switched to Fred again. I was like, "Let's fucking go, guys!" I was like banging the mat. I was like, I'm back in."
You like Audrey Hepburn?
I love Audrey Hepburn, yes. But if they played a quote from Audrey Hepburn, I wouldn't be like working out harder.
You like Marilyn Monroe?
I do. I mean, Marilyn's more of an aesthetic,
right?
Whereas Audrey, I actually think she's a
you like
actress.
Cargo pants?
I love cargo pants, right? I think that might be one on my top 3.
Yeah,
I walk into a store and I'm like,
cargo pants,
should I get more cargo pants? I recently had my jeans stolen, by the way, I'm pretty sure, from my
really
laundry at my building.
Oh, I hate that for you.
Yeah, because they're nowhere.
I have honestly one pair of jeans now.
I have 0 now.
No.
This is what I mean when you walk into my apartment looking for something to steal. I don't even have a pair of jeans for you to steal anymore because they've been stolen. Can you just leave me a pair of jeans? My life is so sad. They stole my only pair of jeans.
That's
and
so
now I'm like,
sad.
well, now I have exclusively cargo pants. People like, you wear cargo pants a lot. I'm like, I tried to own more than cargo pants, and the universe said no.
Do you like walking super fast, or you just do that?
I both like it and I just do it.
Okay.
Because my mom instilled it in me. She walks insanely fast, and I'm like, who made you walk fast, Mom? Why are you like this? Because all of us Valdoons, even my dad had to change his whole lifestyle to keep up with my mom's walking pace.
You run.
Yeah. We all run now. And we call it walking.
Yeah.
It is kind of nice though, because when I walk with men who are taller than me, which is most men, they're like, oh, I keep their pace, because normally they would have to slow down for a shorter woman. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, we are perfectly matched.
Yeah.
I love a really tall a really tall man.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't change a thing about your walking pace. I'm enjoying myself. But I do now it's a thing now in my life when I'm walking with new people.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I'm
bad.
like, just scream at me and
It's
every
really
2
bad.
minutes. Yeah.
There was a point in Mexico where you were walking and I was like, I'll be there in a bit, and you were like, okay, we wouldn't walk beside each other.
So it's not so much that walking fast brings me joy, but walking slow is torture.
Right.
I feel like I'm being tortured.
Right.
And sometimes I'll try so hard, but then as soon as I'm thinking about something else, I'm just back to walking fast. And there was a study that said walking fast means you're depressed or something. I'm like, okay.
You like traveling?
I love traveling.
Yeah.
I love it a lot. I was talking to someone I was massaging yesterday. We had a 90-minute massage, and thank God she enjoyed conversation, and we just talked all about traveling.
You know what's so funny that I'll tell the people that you do, and I can cut it out if you want. When you said that you used to massage and you used to would you try sets on them or something, or try jokes?
Oh, it was an open mic. I was at an open mic. That's yeah. Before I started comedy, every massage was open mic, an hour long. I would do an hour-long set.
I would hate that. I would be like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, I was chatty. I was fucking chatty. It's so weird because now that I have comedy, I'm so much less funny.
Same.
Everywhere.
I'm so much less funny in life.
Everyone at work is like, oh, I wouldn't take you to be a comedian. I'm like, I can't.
I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
Now that I do it on stage, I don't have the energy to do it off stage.
When I wasn't a comic, all I cared about was being funny. It was all I cared about.
I don't think I cared about it, but I just was. And then now that I do it on stage, I feel like I'm just so turned off in life.
I can't, I'm dead. But I was so fucking chatty. People would switch massage therapists because they were just like, this girl would shut
I would
the fuck up.
switch. I would go to your manager.
I'm dead quiet during a massage. I'm silent for an hour. I don't give a fuck. And we're supposed to be like 4 seasons. They're pretty much like, please don't talk. And I know other massage therapists talk.
Yeah.
But like, so yesterday was actually quite rare for me to talk the whole time. It was nice.
It's probably like if they talk.
Yeah, of course.
You talk.
That would be how you should go about it. For 6 years, I did not go about it that way. I was like, I'm bored. I'm like, so where are you going? And then I'd be like, oh, Brazil. Here's my bit on Brazil.
Or like, you talk a bit at first, and then if they give like shut the fuck up vibes, then you like, shut the fuck up.
This rest of the 40 minutes now is gonna suck for you because I will not be shutting the fuck up. People hated it. I'm sure people hated it.
Probably,
but I was also a good massage therapist, so they really had to like decide if they were okay with me talking for
the
an
like
hour
pros and cons.
But some people loved it.
Yeah.
And then, because I would have a ton of regulars that were...
Well, it's like an Uber driver.
Exactly. We would just chat away. I would be updated on their life every week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I was so desperate for that creativity, I now realize.
I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like there's a part of me that like was not expressed before this. Yeah. Like even in our other podcast episode when that guy came back into my life and... You said, you were like, oh, you had confidence when he came back because you were doing comedy. Like, that's so true. Because it's just like, oh, yeah, this is what I want to do and who I'm meant to be.
Yeah, that's so nice.
And on that note, Epi, we don't know what number. You have to hold it. It's been Hanny and Monty going to see Wicked. We'll share our thoughts next week.
Wiki.
I'll let you guys know if I cry for a 4th time.
I hope you do.
I hope so too. And I hope Hannah enjoys.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Yeah, I'll bring some Kleenex. Enjoy, everybody. And thanks to everyone who has said that they love the podcast and they keep listening. People will be like, oh, yeah, you said that. And I'm like, did I tell you that? They're like, oh, I listened to the podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
And keep approaching me if you like the podcast.
Yeah, keep approaching us.
Literally,
we love being approached.
Nothing gives me more joy in my life than someone saying I like the clips or I like the podcast. It's like, especially if I don't know you and you're like, oh my God, Menty Breaky. I listened to that. I'm like,
I actually lose my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone yesterday told me that they really liked it and we were kind of talking and he was like, I do feel a bit like I know too much about you guys now. And I was like, fair enough, but he loves it and everyone loves it.
No such thing.
No such thing. And on that note, we're going to see Wicked. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye.